You in my business. Don't do that.
I see you, baby.
Hi guys, it's your girl Natasha Nicole here, and I am coming through to show y'all some new goodies that I got. This is actually gonna be a makeup tutorial, so, or not tutorial, but just kind of do my makeup with me kind of thing. First, why am I not focused? Okay, first we're gonna start off by straightening this hair. I've had my bonnet on all night and I just kind of wrap it up, but this hair is actually from Win Girl Hair. And I've been loving this hair. I haven't had it in long. This is like my second time wearing it, so like the amount of days that I have actually wore it is like, I maybe wore it, let's say, well, I went to New Jersey, I had it in like 5 days. So maybe 6 days at the most. So even though I've had the hair 2 weeks, this is like my second time installing it. And this hair is just as great as I remember it being when I was on my trip in New Jersey a couple of weeks ago. But this hair is really bomb. This wig was like 220% density. This video is not sponsored by them, so don't worry about that. I wouldn't lie to you. But anyway, while my flat iron is heating up, I want to go ahead and show y'all a few goodies that I actually bought. So I went to Sephora. I just been wanting to try some new things, and so I went into Sephora finally since things are starting to open back up. I went in there and I purchased a few things, as you can tell. So let's see what we got. And I already see the one thing that I mostly went in there for. So while I was in Sephora, I spent, Lord Jesus, hold on. So I spent $192.92. Did I? Did I get it? Oh yeah, because I had bought 2 perfumes. So, but anyway, we're not about to do the perfume thing. But anyway, so the things that I bought while I was in Sephora, the number one thing that I've been wanting to try, because as you can tell right now, just looking at me, I am an oily girl. Like, bruh, the oil is unreal and uncontrollable. And I've always been the type to run to my milk of magnesia, and that always works for me. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with trying something that's really made for your face, right? So I bought the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've seen every girl and a mama on YouTube using this stuff, so I was thinking it's gotta work, right? And then it had milk in it, which made me think like milk of magnesia, like maybe that it had that kind of consistency, I don't know, or like that kind of oil control like I'm used to with my milk of magnesia. I have super high hopes for this. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. And then also I've been wanting to try the Fenty collection for so long. I've had the concealers, the magnetic ones, the ones that first came out. I had got those. I liked them, still have them. I have one in a highlighter, one in like a contour shade, but I don't use them anymore. So when I was in there, like I was like, I'm gonna try like a foundation and stuff. So I bought the Fenty Beauty, the soft matte long wear foundation. I figured this would work great, especially if it's like a soft matte. I don't want nothing like too drying, even though I am overly oily, but I felt like soft matte would be like perfect. And I got this in the color 385. In order to get my color, honestly, I always go to Missy Lynn's channel and see if she's actually already reviewed the product. Usually 9 times out of 10, that girl never lets me down. For some reason, like, I think me and her are like the same skin tone, undertone, all that, because every color or foundation that she buys that matches her, it matches me. So we're praying, because I only bought one foundation. So I bought it in 385. I'm hoping that it matches well with my skin tone. I feel like it will. But no, by the time we put it on, are we? And then while I was also in there, I went ahead and got 3 concealers as well. I got them in 350, 370, and 345. One to highlight, one for my, that's supposed to match my skin tone, and one to contour with. Of course, that's what Missy Lynn said. These are the Pro Filter concealers, and these are the 3 that Missy bought, so I bought them too. So hopefully they work. I'm excited to try the Fenty the foundation with the concealers to really see how they work. I will probably be going back and trying to buy some powders. I seen that Laura Mercier came out with like a, well, I want to call it honey butter. It's not honey butter, but it's like a honey, like kind of like your banana powders. But you know me, I'm a Sacha Buttercup fan, so I'm gonna try it. But yeah, I'm excited to try these together and see how they work. So yeah, I bought those. And then if you just curious to know what perfumes I bought the Kilian's, the Princess. I actually bought this in the little trial size because you couldn't like smell them in the store, and this right here was like $35, or how much was it? I want to say it was like $35. It was $30. It was $30. So I wanted to try this and see what it smells like. And y'all, every time I wore this, I wore it when I was in New Jersey. I barely used any of it, but I wore it when I was I wore it when I was in New Jersey, and everybody said that I smelled super yummy and delicious. So I like that one. And then of course I just read up on my Dolce & Gabbana light blue perfume. This is one of my favorites, but I bought a small one because I like for it to go into my purse. I don't wear it all the time. I'm always working, so I don't really wear perfume to work unless it's like something cheap like Cool Water or something like that. But I don't wear all my good stuff to work. But the light blue, just had to re-up on this because I like having them in my purse, so they're super convenient. So that's all I bought out of Sephora. And then I also purchased from MAC back when the Teyona Taylor collection had just came out. I actually made a few purchases. I meant to do a video earlier about that, but I couldn't round up everything that I wanted, so I just bought these few items. I bought 3 lip liners, 2 lipsticks, and a lip gloss. I will tell y'all more about this towards the end of the video when I try them on. But yes, love the packaging on these. They're bomb. Only bought the orange and the green one because the other colors I basically had in my collection, just kind of like a revamp of some colors, renamed or whatever. So yeah, so I bought those, so we're gonna try those on. So I think my flat iron's plugged up, so let's do our hair right quick and then we will get into this video. All right, so I kind of straightened my hair. I didn't really do too much to it, but just enough to kind of like get those wrong bumps out of it. But this hair is so bomb. I will have a video about this hair, just a video about this hair period, by itself, a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But anywho, let's get into this makeup. So my eyebrows are actually kind of already done. I've been tinting my eyebrows at home. If y'all want to see a video about how I tint my eyebrows at home, because my eyebrows really don't look like this in real life. But if you want to see how I tint my eyebrows, y'all make sure to thumbs up this video and I will give you a video like how I do that. But we're gonna jump right into these products. This primer, I don't know how many pumps to use. We just gonna go for it. It feels jelly. It feels jelly, which maybe it's gonna dry down. I guess we gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. I'm gonna let this primer sit on my face for a second just to see if it's gonna suck up some oil. All right, so we got our brows done. They look good, but I just filled them in a little bit, and I only used the Ardell in dark brown. I just used those to kind of fill them in. So you're probably like, why do you tint them and still fill them in? Because that's my business. But anyway, so now my primer has dried on my face. Honestly, does it feel like it's gonna work? No, it don't. But anyway, so then in my Etsy bag, I'm gonna try to use, where is it at? They sent me, came really cute in this cute little bag this time, but they sent me a couple of brushes. And one thing that I don't use to put on my foundation is actually a brush. I always use a beauty blender, but they sent like a few brushes or whatnot, and one of them was a foundation brush, a flat foundation brush. So I'm gonna try to apply it with the brush just to kind of give you an option of what it looks like, which I know, I mean, it feels really good. Much, but let's get the pump in. It's gonna match. Maybe I should just do like one pump here, and I'll do another pump here. We're gonna start out with 2 pumps, just in case. We're gonna try this kabuki brush, see if may match. I'm getting foundation all over my shirt already because I'm not used to using a brush. Okay, okay. I told you, Miss Hand don't never do me wrong. This actually kind of matches pretty well. I don't think I'm just used to using a brush to blend it in, but it's not bad. Try not to get it all into my frontal. But you know, it's frontal season again, so when it's cold outside, you will see me with more frontals on. So more frontal reviews to come. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. So next we're gonna try the concealer. Which one is the one? I believe 370. Yeah. I don't know how fast I have to work with this, so we're just gonna. And I feel like this just kind of helps correct my dark circles before I go into highlighting. All right, so I'm about to say that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, Fancy. So now we're going to go ahead and contour using the color 445. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, Missy on it. It's got that red undertone that feels like it's gonna give you feels like it's gonna give you good blending power, you know? And that out. Am I the only one that sniffs brushes? Like, just be sniffing them. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my forehead because I feel like I don't want that to sit too long without it getting all in my frontal. Okay, so this looks good so far. So I feel like I can use it down my nose now because I was a little bit scared. Too much. So now I'm taking the color 350 to highlight with. I don't want too much of a highlight, so I'm going a little light. Okay, I'm not mad at this primer and these Fenty products together. I feel you. It's looking super smooth. Just hope it stays. I'm so oily. Now I'm just taking my Sasha Buttercup powder because she bae. Now I'm going to use just a face powder just to blend all this together. I like my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in 330. Go ahead and cover my edges up because I hate powder in my frontals. Okay. I feel like everything's pretty much set. This one I kind of wiped out my eyes. Taking my bronzer. Give some color to my face. Then I'm gonna add a little blush. My Rosa de Oro blush from Milani. Just for a little rosing into the cheeks. And now I am a blush whore, so I put blush everywhere. I don't care. Yes, Lord. Let's see. Last thing we need to do is actually put on highlighter. And I just use the Makeup Revolution highlighter. I love highlighter so much. Alright, so now that we have finished our face, I don't know what we're about to do with this hair, but we may just leave it. But now we will get ready to do our lips. Look at that big old lip. But anyway, so like I said, I had purchased some of the Teyona Taylor collection. I couldn't even think. Purchased on the Teyona Taylor collection, and the first thing, or I'll show you the one that I have total. So with this one, she came out with a collection of 4 different lip glosses, or 4 different colors. And each one of them came with a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I was only able to get the lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss in the green collection. The orange one, I bought 2 of the Hodgepodge lip liners, only because this was like a new lip liner and it wasn't like a revamp of a MAC lip liner they already have, like Course or something like that. And then I bought the lipstick as well. So we're just gonna do this Hodgepodge first. So that's the Hodgepodge on. And then we're gonna go ahead and take Good Morning. I'm gonna put this on. And this color really reminds me of kind of like Velvet Teddy. And I think if I had the lip gloss, this would be so long. But I don't have a lip gloss, but I do have a matte one. So this one is just kind of muted. Just a great everyday look. And if you want to pizzazz it up, I have Sugared Rim. I think I had a different one though. A matte lip gloss and Sugared Rim. If you wanted just a little bit of gloss to it, you could. And that's what that looks like. So combo number 1. Okay, so I like this one, but since my eyes don't have a whole lot going on, I feel like this collection is going to be better because it's a little bit darker. So let's try this one. So my next one is actually the green collection, and this lip liner is in Chestnut, which I believe is already a MAC color anyway, lip liner. So even if you can't find it in Teyona Taylor, I think you can still find it in the MAC. So this is Chestnut. This is going to be darker, which I think is going to look great. I've never tried this one before, so let's try this one. So as you can tell, this is a lot darker. Which I think I like this one already. Okay, and so this lipstick is in the color I Got a Man. I do. I got one of them. He in that sleep. You may hear him grunting because he's waking up. He falls asleep on football all the time. Alright, so this is I Got a Man. Just kind of like this color, just kind of mauve-y kind of color. Kind of looks mauve. I don't know. Yeah. I think I know now. So I'm just gonna rubbing those together. Kind of color it in a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna go in with the lip gloss that actually comes, or the lip glass that comes with it, and this is in the color But I Ain't Got No Man. Ain't got none of those either. No, just kidding. But this is really pretty, shimmery. Let's try this on top. I know, I love this. This is it. And if this ain't a 90s vibe, I don't know what it is. These are pretty. This looks more, I think I'm gonna rock with this one because this one looks a little more fall appropriate, and it's just a little darker. It just kind of gives you a little something, you know. But yeah, this is cute.